Okay, so I'm here with Tony
Lamparello.
Lamparello. All right there. And so he's going to take me through the AGFA booth here. It's not really a booth. It's more like a.
Well, this area specifically is our applications area, and what we're trying to demonstrate in this area, in these 4 areas, if you will, is 4 different business segments for display graphics.
Right.
The first section here is retail, and basically what we've done here is we've printed the packaging, these boxes of lotions, the labels on these bottles, these backlit displays. This material over here, this reverse printed on a piece of polycarbonate. The wall graphics, and this
is very cool.
This particular item here, this is a 3M projection film, and there's really not a lot of technology in the projector behind it. As you can see, I put my hand back here, and it blocks the light.
This is a display that's talking to me.
Yes.
Well, she's not really talking to me, but.
And in combination with the software that they use to make these presentations, along with this projection film on the back, it allows light to pass through it, but yet it captures the light. So if we pulled the projection film off the back, it would be completely washed out. You wouldn't see any color.
So wait, she looks like a person in my video right now.
Yes.
Okay, so basically the concept here is use your wide format printer, or use your AGFA printer, and you can, I mean, everything from the floor,
to the packaging,
to the wall displays, to the electronic reader, to the backlit signage, you're done.
Correct.
All right, let's
and
move.
we can move to the next area.
Okay, awesome. We're moving to the next booth.
This is our fine art area, and we've printed everything in this booth except for these 2 items here, which I'll talk about in just a second.
Okay.
On the Epson GS6000.
That looks like a real print.
Yes, this is also printed. The media that this was printed on is a canvas. It's an Epson canvas.
Oh yeah, I see.
This is a canvas. This is a canvas. This is a canvas. This is a photo base. This is a photo base solvent paper, and that's also a solvent paper. Also, this floor, this travertine floor, was also printed on an adhesive background.
No.
Yes,
The floor was printed
on the same printer that printed these images. So just showing you the versatility of the print technology.
And I think someone told me you printed this base too.
Correct. This base was printed on one of our Annapurna devices. This table, this is a beechwood table. Now we did not print the wood itself, but we printed these butterflies. And if you can see, this is a very thick piece of wood. This must be about 1.5 inches thick.
Right.
But we dismantled it and put it in the Annapurna, and we printed it. Just to show you the different things you can do with the printer technology.
It's amazing. All right, what's our next one?
The next one.
Fine art.
This is our home decor area, and what we did actually was we went to IKEA and we purchased standard items that you would buy at IKEA. We purchased this rug, we purchased this floor lamp, this desk lamp, this hanging lamp, that desk lamp, the chair. These wall hangings, these were just white wall hangings that we purchased at IKEA.
Wait, how'd you get the chair?
What we did with everything in this area is we dismantled all these items, laid them flat on our flatbed printer, and we printed them and put them back together. This chair, we took the vinyl off the chair, laid it flat on the printer and printed it, and reassembled it. And we basically dismantled and reassembled all this stuff after we printed it.
Amazing.
So,
and you printed this rug.
This is just an inexpensive IKEA rug that you would buy, and we printed it. Now,
It's just a straw cup.
it's like a burlap type of fabric.
But it looks like a custom. It's completely custom now.
And that's exactly it. Customizing things to your needs, your taste, and this is actually my favorite section.
Yeah, it's definitely very cool.
Because we've taken standard items that you can purchase in an IKEA store, and we've printed them for a complete customized display. And really the idea is there's so much more you can do with the printing technology outside of just signs and graphics.
Right, exactly.
So
it's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And
I mean,
and even
You
the
could,
coaster. I mean, look at these coasters. We printed the coasters.
my nieces and nephews would love rooms full of
Well, like an idea
stuff
here
that
would be like
that they love.
if you were an interior decorator, let's say, and you were doing a kids theme room, and you could print like a Nemo image on here.
Well,
and you know
you couldn't.
well, if you you mean because of the Disney
Yes, because we
copyrights?
would never tell anyone to print anything that they don't have the
Well,
rights to.
yeah, but you could print not an exact.
You could print
a
a
fish.
clownfish.
Let's
Yes.
say a clownfish.
Yes.
Exactly.
And
Not
cartoon,
with the Nemo logo
right,
or anything.
a cartoon-looking
of course.
clownfish.
Yes, exactly. That was the point I was trying to make.
Okay.
Is any sort of kid-friendly sort
Right.
of. But you can do interesting things like that with this type of
Right.
technology.
Just trying to save you from jail. Okay, and we're walking to the last part of.
This is our outdoor section, and everything in this area is used for outdoor application. On the floor here, we've got a floor graphic, which is an adhesive back vinyl with a like a pebbled polycarbonate over laminate, which is like an
It
anti-slip.
looks just like
it looks
like a manhole cover.
Just like a manhole cover, exactly. Here we have an exterior wall film. These are and again, these are all 3M products. And this exterior wall film, and if you see the transition here from the brick surface to the image, you can barely. It's a very thin. It's not like a profile of heavy plastic material coming out.
It's almost right on the wall.
And,
Looks like painted.
And this gets applied with a heat gun. It looks like a hair dryer, and they just. And as soon as the media gets hot, it forms to the surface that it's being applied to. And this will not leave any residue or anything left on the wall when you pull it down. Now you will destroy the graphic removing it.
Right, of course.
But it does come off with no residue.
Right.
It takes about 5 minutes, probably 3 to 5 minutes to pull something.
So
like
it's great
that.
for a restaurant or something to put up a sign of.
Exactly.
Or even a clothing store that having a special or something.
Exactly. And this is a mesh product used for typical application for this would be like in construction sites.
Right.
And this is a adhesive back vinyl that's used for fleet graphics. And this can be printed in your solvent printer or your latex printer, and it does have an over laminate on it. And installation is really there's really an art to it, and you really need to have trained installers to apply it to the.
Yeah, the 3M booth is hopping over there with those cars.
Exactly.
Woo!
Yeah. And this is a perforated window film. The taxi topper.
I love taxi tops.
Yeah, and these are just corrugated plastic signs. Typical. Everybody, real estate and political
stuff.
And
it's a big political year.
Exactly.
All right, you've been awesome. Thank you so much for taking me through the AGFA experience. You did a great job. Of course, we will not be printing any Disney graphics in the AGFA booth.
I didn't mean to say.
No, I'm only kidding.
I meant clownfish.
I was messing with you.
I meant clownfish.
All right, clownfish. Okay, thank you.